okay audio in here?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
We're here at the 2013 Liberty Forum in New Hampshire with Derrick J. Freeman.
Hey everyone, it's good to be with you.
What brings you here, Derrick?
Well, it is the Liberty Forum, and I came here for the first time last year in 2012, and I had a blast. Seeing all the tables that people set up, seeing all the people who are excited about alternative currencies, about alternative methods of living life. It's very exciting that these people don't just agree with me in philosophical ways, but they're presenting new ways to engage with one another, and I just find this to be really exciting. I've learned a lot about Bitcoin, and I've learned a lot about what Bardo Farms and some of the other projects are doing.
Well, would you give a brief premise of what your film was about, what the concept was?
Yeah, sure. So Derrick J's Victimless Crime Spree is the movie, and this is the director's cut that I'm holding in my hand. The basic premise is what happens when a young man from Philadelphia moves to Keene, New Hampshire in search of more freedom. Or what happens when he decides to resist the arbitrary authority of the men with guns and badges calling themselves the Keene Police. What happens is he gets arrested, and there's some interesting arrests that take place, some things that I got arrested for that you probably wouldn't expect are illegal. And
so
that's the story.
Why should you not have to do what the authorities say?
Well, you shouldn't have to do what the authorities say, first of all, because they're strangers, and I don't take orders from strangers. I don't think that they have any moral authority over me.
Now, but what if these people voted through the democratic process? Shouldn't you have to obey what their conclusion is?
Yeah, so some people argue that because a group of people voted and made a bunch of rules that everyone is supposed to live by, that I am subject to those rules as well, especially if I'm going to live in that area where those people decided on the rules. But I don't agree that just because something has been democratically decided that it makes it right. So, for example, if a group of people decided that they were going to steal from one individual, but they all decided, 5 against 1, that they were going to steal from that person, well, that doesn't make it right. Even if they decide to call it something else, if they call it taxation, it still doesn't make it right for them to take what belongs to another person. So, this is why I don't follow the orders of the police. I follow the orders of my heart.
What is your personal favorite part of the film?
My personal favorite of the film, when I get out of jail. That's my favorite part, because when I was in jail, it felt very long. And in the movie, it's shortened to just, a couple of frames. That's all it takes. It's I walk in, I walk out. And for the viewers of the film, it might seem like it was really easy, walk in, walk out. But, looking back on and watching myself leave, I can remember all of the intense emotions that I was going through after hearing the door slam behind me. It was a really unique sensation. If you ever have the chance to go to jail yourself,
you would highly recommend jail?
I would not recommend jail, actually. It's horribly dehumanizing.
Yeah. So you had mentioned that you even worked on the film while you were in prison. What was that like, and how did the other inmates respond to you doing that?
Yeah, so it was so much fun being able to collaborate with Bo in jail. At the time we were caged, there was another liberty activist named Josh who was also in the Cheshire County House of Corrections. It happened to be that there were so many Free Staters jailed at the same time that they couldn't keep us separated. And so, whereas normally they would have kept Bo and me in separate quarters, they weren't able to do that. So we were in the same cell block, and we would write down notes to each other, and I would think during the night what sort of songs I would like to incorporate in the movie, and we would say, how are we going to interview people, and what structure is the movie going to take, and we went through things chronologically that way, and yeah, so there was a huge portion of the film that was produced while in jail, which is pretty unique.
That's not something you hear every day.
No, for sure.
Derrick, thanks for talking to us. Again, it's Derrick J. Freeman of Derrick J's Victimless Crime Spree. Do you have a website you want to give us here?
Yeah, so you can check out the movie at victimlesscrimespree.com. That's where you can watch it for free, and if you like the film, I encourage you to pick up the DVD. Right now it's selling for $10. It's on Amazon, and you can pick it up at order.victimlesscrimespree.com.
All right, thanks a lot, Derrick.
It's my pleasure. Thanks so much, Matt.
Just going to get some of this stuff that's lined out here. Stuff's for sale, right?
I was just asked to walk over there for a minute, but I'll be back behind this table.
Thanks again, Derrick.
My pleasure. I'll be right back.